With this activity, we have let's have a conversation. And down in the speaker notes, there's some resources, and I'm going to show you this resource. This was brought up at the Google I/O conference about this new technology that's kind of taking place with AI. So it had an amazing conference, the Google
Let's
I/O,
listen to a
and right here,
conversation.
you can see right here, Google is starting to create this conversation with different objects or things. And so it's kind of like, I'm curious about you. I sense your excitement. Ask me anything. And then it says, tell me what I would see if I visited. Instead of giving just the facts, this um, coding in AI is giving students like this conversation about different information, which could be really cool in the classroom and maybe help students understand. Because I know when I'm having a conversation with different people, I sometimes learn more information about a topic rather than just like looking up facts. Like I forget the facts, but when it's in like a story or a conversation, my mind really starts to remember that different information. And so this one was just an example with Pluto, but then they also had an example with this paper
What's it?
airplane. And so again, you can see here, like, what's the secret to a really good paper airplane? Well, my good friend, I must ask you to, and then it goes more into detail with a conversation, asking different questions, giving different comments back and forth. And it's a two-way conversation to learn about a new topic. So, what I was thinking in the classroom is what if we had a conversation? So, students right here maybe add their Bitmoji or image or whatever. And then there's this conversation taking place between the person and the thing. And so right here you can see like tell me what I would see if I visited. And then it goes into kind of that conversation piece. And so again, students might have a conversation with that paper airplane, with the water cycle, maybe with someone in history, or maybe they are talking to a math problem and it's like how do I how or why do you change denominators? And it becomes that more of a conversation like, well, when you add, the reason you do this is because, and goes into like examples. And when you're talking with someone, having that conversation piece of going back and forth. So I think students could use this template again and find different objects and then have that conversation with that object like they would with a person.